Doodle. I Hey, Doodle. How you doing? Okay, so I just heard myself on the YouTube stream. All right, so both streams are picking up the voice chat. I don't know, but it seems to be picking up voice chat, but not games. So is that supposed to be just going to YouTube now? Well, I mean, I can hear. No idea. Don't know unless Spitfire dragged you in here. But yeah, I seem to hear myself when I'm talking to you over Discord in the stream, but I don't hear any other sound, including I don't hear you talking on the stream, just over Discord. No.
I think I've just solved the problem. Okay, so that should all work. I think I've just solved the problem. Yep, that's definitely the problem for that. Let me actually go back to doing restream real quick. Hold on. Because if that works, that solves one of my big problems, and I can go back to using Restream, which I would much rather do because Restream actually allows me to stream to more than one place. So, give me 1 second. Restream. Thank you. Bring that up. Thank you. Verifying app, verifying login. Everything's good. But, okay. I'm still working on getting the game to be audible. Give me a second. Like I'm sure it's something that Fee did when she was here that has screwed with everything. And me figuring out exactly what she did. Um, That's what's gonna stress me out. Cause I gotta figure it out. Give me a second. I need to make additional noise. Okay, that works. Desktop audio seems to work. Okay, while that's doing it. Please don't kill my person while I'm doing this. That should be correct. All working? Alright. Awesome. Thank you, GitLab. Okay, so figured that out. Really not. I need to stop letting people touch my computer. I was doing Fia a favor. Okay, everyone's still alive. This is my turn now. Yeah, everything should work now. I think I just needed to restart the stream. So, we're good. We're back. Everything is amazing. I'm pretty sure that everything should work now that I've figured out exactly what I've managed to do. Terror test success. I'm gonna kick this little shit's ass. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And don't get me wrong, I like Fee. Fee is one of my best friends. I love Fee. Without Fee, I would not be streaming. And we would not have a Queen Quake, and things would not be awesome in my life in many ways. But I want to stream more. But I have 19 units of schoolwork. So that the 19 units of schoolwork has been a major detriment to doing pretty much anything. But fortunately, I'm actually almost done with this semester. I can't do anything. Like, literally cannot get to them without fucking myself up. So I guess I'm gonna set parry stance right here for now. Kane. Yeah, I want to stream more. I definitely I want to definitely do more for you guys. I want to do more for me. I actually want to do some educational stuff. I want to talk a bit about brewing and homebrew especially, because I've been dabbling more with that lately. We've got, of course, Fee's Fury Ale, which I'm actually going to work out an ale recipe that I can brew. I have 2 10-gallon tanks coming to me that I'm going to be able to use specifically for that purpose. Man, Jacob, can I disengage? I cannot disengage. So, do as much damage as I can. That's what it's going to come down to. So, we're going to talk about... I'm actually brewing ale and cider. Well, cider's easy. Ale's harder. I'm going to do some research on it. And I would like to sell the stuff, but I really don't actually know what the legality is of it. I think if I have to ship it, I have to have a liquor license. But I don't know. Oh, it's okay, Tom. You're good. I honestly am very happy that people are here. I'm happy just to be here. Dare I do it? Dare I put Fee out and extended like this? Answer to the question is, of course I do, because I am the doodle. Hi. Oh, look, you missed. And Fee says, fuck your couch. Ow! And parry stance. I'm just happy I got everything working on the stream. She's been hit with disease carrier twice. Okay. That's fine. Kind of expected that. Up! Manol's down! I've got to get more people on these guys. Because they are beating the shit out of my holders. Will you fucking stop? Yeah, I knew that was coming. Okay. All I gotta say... Yeah, their big bad is nasty, but he's about to be electrocuted. That makes me easier to hit. That's not good. Fortunately, Nika's got a lot of hit points. But my big tough guy doesn't have that many left. Jacob's down. This is not good. We have a notification? Was there a notification? Someone joined my channel or subscribed or something. I have to set that up to play a sound. Well, I need to know which background it is, which one it is that I did. It's probably stream tip. I'm gonna take you down. You're my objective. Besides which, if I can take you down, that makes things easier for everybody. Oh, Tom donated. Thank you, Tom. Let me check. Let me actually. I need to check stream tip. I need to make that easier to read. I need to do a lot of things. I'm still getting used to that. Thank you, Tom. You are amazing. I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you. Let me take a look here. Stream tip. Actually, let me look at the options and see what I've got that running through. Properties. It says Night Dev Tip Alert. Okay. Tip Alert. Night Dev Tip Alert. When did you do that? AW browser plugin. Oh, it's a browser plugin. Okay, hold on. Log in with Dropbox. Give me a second. When did you do that, Tom? You generate your host URL. Okay, so I need to... Shit. This is going to be a little more setup in progress. Close. I have tip alert. Okay, well, at least our dinos ate it. Alright, so I'm going to fiddle with the stream tip stuff later. Because I can't get that to work. I actually need an overlay that does all the shit I need it to do. Gerwolf is gonna come over here and help Fee take on this punk. And miss! Of course Fee misses. Or not Fee, Gerwolf misses. Yeah, I'm going to go and take a look at a lot of my stream tip overlays. I want to do more overlays. I want to actually get that stuff up and running. Who do I shoot? More importantly, who can I shoot? Really? Really, Kane? Fine. You're dead in this round, big guy. I get one more shot. And I'll take an aimed shot, thanks. Down. Okay. Futin. Aleski's got to be my next big target. Do they have anybody left this turn? Yeah, they do. I bet you the person they've got left is Aleski. No, it's Anton. Really? This is Gerwolf? Really? That's what I thought. Nurk. Okay, Nurk is going to do some interesting shit. He's going to come over here. And we're going to loot. And I'm going to pick up Manol's shit. Because I don't want to lose that crap. And then I want to get... Ravan and the Staff of Dismay.
Objective completed.
Staff of Dismay actually looks really awesome. Okay, now what am I going to do? I have to kill you. I have to kill this Alexi guy. He's my other objective. Okay.
A new round has started.
No, you're down. You're not dead. Dead means that you won't ever get back up. Are you kidding me? Come on, Fee. One more hit. Worthless. All right, Fee. Your next task is going to be right here, because I need you right there to hold that guy in place, because he's about to knock down. Oh, I was afraid they were gonna win. Oh. All right, that wasn't bad. Wasn't bad.
Yes. Brilliant, clever filch.
I really hope I didn't lose anybody from that.
Tail crush all enemy. Steel snatch much wordstone.
I had two people go down, Jacob and Manal. And
The gods are with you.
yeah, Jacob and Manal went down. You made a full recovery, Manol. I'm not even sure how that's even possible, but you made a full recovery.
Remarkable.
Yeah, thank you. My rat ogre went up. And Jacob did not survive. I may have to name another character in his honor, because he did actually survive.
Another one bites the dust. Your warband is getting stronger.
Ooh, my warband leveled up. Yes, well, sort of updated me on him. Fee let me know that he survived and is recovering, but is not yet home. That was the last I heard. So if there's more news, I would love to hear it because the guy is amazing. Confirm. I'll pay everybody. And then I need to put someone else in my team. I need another hench. I'm running out of hench people. Hench rats. Yes, it is a incredibly fitting name for him. It actually is. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna go to the store, and we're going to sell because there's some of the stuff I can't use. Like I don't think we can use axes. Pistol of Carnage. Etheric Elixir. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Bugman's Ale. If it ain't purple, I ain't keeping it anymore. I should keep the amulets, though. Yeah. I'm just happy he's alive. Like, I will be honest. That's huge for me. He is literally a amazing person, and I would love to see him visiting us again. So apparently, I don't have enough money. I'm about 100 shy of being able to hire a level 5 warp guard. So let's see what else I can sell. There's most of it. Oh shit! I just bought that. I wanted to sell it. Ah! What a waste of money. Spear of Warding. Marksman. Yeah, I'm running out of shit. Yeah, we'll sell that. I'd rather have the extra money to buy a replacement. $7.94. Ah! Another elixir. No, cancel. I'm not buying. I only can use one shield. So we'll sell that. And there. That ought to be enough. I can now buy Griznat. Griznat Grafer. Here we go. Train hired sword. Alright. So the real question is, do I want him to be... I mean, I'm definitely going to be increasing weapon skill, because that's... I mean, if you're Ratkin, having a high spell damage, stun, leadership, we're actually going to increase his alertness. So, strength, toughness, or agility. Strength hits him harder. I gotta put at least 1 point in strength, because that'll give me an extra 2 slots of carrying capacity. Melee damage by 3%. Whereas agility is resistance and dodge chance. Dodge is currently at 40%. 50, 55, 60. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, 4 unspent skill points. If you are a Skaven and you do not have Swarm, you are not doing it right. Blitz. Full charge. Resist unstoppable. Counter blow. Cool-headed and inspiring. No. Ooh, increases dodge and parry chances by 5%. Tactics. Flash parry. Shield specialist. Cancel. You know what? I'm gonna take flash parry, and we're gonna equip him with this guy with the. Oh, cancel that. Do I have any more skill points? No. Nope. 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 Okay, confirm. Now, I need to edit this one because I can't have. There. That's an appropriate name. That would explain why he dies and he comes back a few days later. Alright. Gear. Dagger of Surprise and a Mace of Perforation. What did I take? Did I take Shield? No, flash parry. Okay. Mark of Health. Or Shield of Recovery. We'll take that. And then armor. I don't like the mark that's on this armor. But I'm happy to do that instead. And then we'll do enchanting. I can't apparently put anything on it. That's fine. Alright. Veteran system. Now I have warband management. No, where's my Yeah, it is really good that he's getting back on his feet. I'm impressed. Oh, veteran skills. This is what I want. I don't think I have enough points. Do I? I have no spare points. Okay. Campaign. I need a Weirdstone Rush is what I really need. There's a Weirdstone Rush. It's an average though. That's a brutal what? Brutal Weirdstone Rush? I will take that shit. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to remove yeah. I need my Black Skaven. I need Skullman. I need Skullman back in this. And you know what? For shits and giggles, Giklab, you're in.
An enemy warband is fragmented into small patrols, possibly to try and slip past your own warband and escape with some wordstone. Aware of these patrols, you quickly dispatch your own forces in small groups to intercept them and prevent any enemies from leaving the area without a fight. A new round has started.
Did I forget to equip somebody's gear? I might have. Holy shit, they out initiative me. Or they out morale me. This might actually have not been a very smart idea on my part. 227. They're almost a 2-to-1 initiative. Or 2-to-1 morale. Yeah, I didn't re-equip Manal. Okay. That just means that Manal is very fast. I need my map. I thought map was... There it is. Okay. Looking at deployment here. Okay. We need to go this way. Fee. Actually, Fee's headed the wrong direction. We're gonna pull back this way. Yeah. And we're gonna help carry this weird stone back. Because actually accomplishing my objective is way more important than killing off enemies. I mean, killing off enemies is important. Don't get me wrong. But, realistically...
Objectives updated.
None of that matters if I don't get it back to my base, if I don't accomplish my optional extra. It's weird, because the...
Objectives updated.
You would think your primary objective would be more important than your secondary objective. But it's not.
Objectives updated.
Alright. That's, can I move? I can move. I can still gather wordstone. We'll grab that last one.
Updated.
And my inventory is full. Alright, where's this person? They are coming this way, so I think this is going to have to be my place. Okay. Yeah, right there ahead. This is... Wow! That sucked. Yeah, this is going to have to be my... Gerwolf? I'll probably be able to get at least one turn.
Objectives updated.
So let's see about gathering up some, all the weird stone.
Objectives updated.
And then we'll pull him back and drop that stuff off.
Objectives updated.
But I need to pull all of them into a single area, and all the enemy to a single area.
Completed.
Because that's honestly the best chance I have of beating... Did I not pick it up? Apparently did not. There it goes. I actually don't want you closing on anybody. Alright, Skullman, where are you? Alright, the enemy... You are at the enemy 6. I have to get my bearings. So if I go back and this way, okay. Because my goal is to get my team together. Actually, we've been referring to it as green cheese. So, you know. Are we dealing with Sigmarites? We fucking are. Hi. Oh, god damn it. That's okay. Keep trying to cast that. Oh shit! Oh shit! Don't call on Sigmar. He don't like you. That was fucking awesome. Free reload. Oh shit. Fuck. Ow! Stop hitting my people. Oh, this is where things get bad. Oh. Possibly get bad. Jacob, the Immortal. I'm now facing the right direction. I just need to hug this wall. And Jacob is going to do this. And then parry. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that, but... Ow. Nurk. Nurk is way the fuck over there. But it needs to go this way. Okay. Right? That's the right direction? That is totally the right direction. Trying not to get the other side of my team bogged down. I mean... Shit. I may not have a choice.
A new round has started.
Well, Skullman might survive this, because most of my team... Yeah, Nurk is notoriously hard to hit. Go ahead, attack again. Aw, a little bit of damage. If you're not going to stun me, you're not going to stop me. Manol. First order of business. Alright, Manol's primary goal at this juncture is to not be here. Fee's plan is about the same, only a little more insistent. Look, there is the wagon. Alright. Fee's next objective. Yes, you could do running away. Okay. Guidance, ambush. Do I have Wither? I think Wither's outside of their area effect. So we're going to move here. No, not charge. Wither. I'm going to start with withering you. And we're going to start with withering your buddy. And then we're going to start with... Oh, I can't wither anyone else. You know what? Fuck it. Can I do it? Do I have the... I don't think I have the ability to do it anymore. Nope. Alright. In which case... Yes, we are going to charge. Because apparently... beating the shit out of people in melee is something that spellcasters do in this game. You are now 2-on-1. This means that you should probably have to make a morale check. Skullman! Can Skullman disengage? Yes. Yes. Could disengage. Probably can't. Oh, maybe can get away. Because Skullman's about to die. Go ahead, take an action. No. No. Oh, I get a free counter? Okay. Futon. Okay, the situation demands a certain level of kick ass. Hi, you are flanked. You can die. And parry stance. Cane. Why not? Goodbye. And who'd I hit? Eh. Oh. Eh. Kay needs to find some high ground. There isn't really any. Okay. Futin says not today. Giglab says reload. And I had a 74% chance of hitting. Apparently 70% isn't good enough. There we go. Huh. Hi. You know, I would be more worried about that, except that my leader's about to come up there. Fee's about to sweep through there. And you're just a mook. And Fee versus a mook, there's really no contest. Jacob is... Can I loot? What were you carrying? Oh, really nothing. Jacob the Immortal. Two down. And a parry stance. 73% chance to parry. They are already down effectively 2 people. I mean, I have no idea where their leader is. Yeah, I know, and you're gonna take a shot. See, I wish I had people who could use rifles. Nurk. Can Nurk disengage? Yes. Nurk is not stupid enough to be pinned down. And I need to do a 180 and run this way. You're not taking any actions.
A new round has started.
Okay. Ah, Manol. No, you actually can't. You cannot actually use, no, Skaven don't use rifles. And welcome, I'm Dodo from the other streams to my Twitch channel. I don't normally do Twitch, so, you know, let's make this a great grand experiment, and thank you for joining us. We're going to put you right here, Manol, where you're not immediately engaged. Yeah, the dual pistol is actually the best I've got. It's not the best ranged unit, but it's the best the Skaven have to offer. Fee has decided that today that target is going to be hurt. we do you? Have my mage beats people out. I mean, we got pistols. We got people like Kane, who's a pistol specialist. Well, I'm not casting any more spells anytime soon. We'll stick you on dodge. Come on, come on, come on. Nope. I'm not going to take down that one. Parry stance. I've got to kill off enough of these guys. Skullman. I'm going to risk Skullman here. Because with 3 people on them... yeah, Manol, that would be true. The, They are less than useful. They are not very handy for what we're doing here. For Mordhiem, you need to be kind of light on your feet. Like, you have to move your team has to move quickly most of the time. So you don't really have time to you can do setup. Kane. Kane says you can die. I want to move to where I can hit that last target. Ah, there we go. And Kane takes down another one. And applies warp poison to his pistols. Futon says, where the fuck is my target gone? So we're gonna actually... I guess we're gonna engage you. Yeah, they're not in the game because no one in their right mind would use them in this game. Can I disengage? I can disengage. And then I can shoot. No, I can't. Let's fall back here. There we go. And Gitlab misses. First shot, anyway. Get 2 shots. Nope. Alright, let's move you then to someplace where you are... Oh, shit! Hi! Nurk says, ow. But counters. And misses. Nurk is probably going to disengage and pull back. Because once Skaven by themselves, not really too effective. Goodbye. And that is what the Skaven are effective at. Swarm, one of the most useful passives in the game. Jacob, we've got a target down. That mess is looking ugly over there. I do kind of want to see if these guys have anything useful, though. I mean, we did just kick their asses. Yeah, see, they don't have any good gear. This is a brutal mission, and they have no good gear. Alright, I need to add a second person to this engagement over here to give me an advantage. Yeah, look at wall ambush stance. If this wall moves, I will beat the shit out of it. Switch weapons and... yeah, that's fine. That's not so fine. Okay. Nurk. Nurk looks around and says... disengage. Because Nurk is many things, but Nurk is not stupid. Nurk is gonna move to here and go... can I not parry? Dodge stance, parry stance, there it is.
A new round has started.
Giglab is insulted and is stunned. That's not good. They're not going to be able to kill him in one round. Then again, I could be wrong. Okay, Manol. You have no weapons aside from a knife. With Giglab being ambushed, that seemed to be highly appropriate. This person's about to get swarmed anyway. Fee. Let's go help. Who else do I have over here, actually? Yeah, I'm gonna have to engage this target. I need to figure out what to do to raise Fee's crit chance, because she hits hard, but not as hard as I would like her to. Nika. Nika's gonna pull back here. And delay. Gerwolf, your presence there is actually superfluous. I'm gonna need you to pull back. Skullman, wherever you go, you need to go someplace where there's other people around and you can't be easily killed. And Jacob says not today. Are you serious? I get to go first? I think I'm just gonna end turn. Futon. See, we're swarmers. This means that if there's more than one of us, we get bonuses to hit and damage. And you can die now. I think I'm just gonna end your turn. Kane. Alright, Kane, what's your plan? Is that there? Is that their wagon behind you? Why? Why, yes. Yes, it is. Hi, I'll take that amulet. Giglabs does a stun recovery Does a disengage, because being in close range with these guys is not my idea of fun. Take an elevated stance, reload, and miss. I thought this was going to be a harder fight. Genuinely thought that this was going to go a lot differently than it did when I first saw the morale scale. This had the potential to go very, very bad for my rat team. And yet, on the other hand, we are doing an amazing job. In the upper right-hand corner of the screen, are you kidding me? Left-hand corner of the screen, there's two charts. One says 138, one says 126. The 126, damn it! Nurk says, fuck you. You do not get to do that to my buddy. Anyway, the 122 is my morale. Actually, you can't see it because of where my screen is. Hold on, I can fix that. Main camera. There you go, upper left. You can kind of see the morale scale. You can see theirs. You can't see mine. I am actually doing fairly well. My morale scale is at 122, so, which is near the top of my bar. I live with 128 usually, but they had 200 and something.
Round has started.
She gets 3 attacks. I will actually hit Fee. Yeah, there needs to be a better place to stick my video window. I like it. Knives almost always hit. Fee says you can die now. Ow. You can take some poison damage. No. Bottom right, yeah, possibly. That's not a bad idea. Let me do that. And Fee sets for parry. You hit my buddy. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to put the smackdown on you. Dodge stance. Gerwolf. Yeah, I need to figure out a way to make a crit monster. I think that was what Skullman's supposed to be. But Skullman has an inability to actually armor. Will you? Jacob says no. And Futon says no. And Kane says, ha ha ha, I'm in your cart stealing your shit. Am I headed back the right way? I am. It's just a lot longer of a trip than I thought. This fight seems to have moved on from here. Let me He had a clear shot. I saw it. There it is. This could end that fight. Not today. Yes, Jacob just parried with his skull. Free reload. Free shot. End of that fight. And their morale marker is now below a forced retreat on their part. Probably not going to get back over here in time. But maybe I can charge. Can I charge? Can I get within charge range? No. That's sad. Kick lab. I would love to drop that one before the end of the combat. Nope. And, oh, they succeeded in their enemy route test. This means they are not running this round. This is useful to me, because it means I might actually be able to kill that one target that picked up something from one of my people. I have no idea where their leader is. Fee says ow. He says ow. Stun recovery, self. All lone check success. Okay, that's not good. Alright. Top of my turn. Yeah, that's true. By the way their combat is going, they don't know where their leader is either. I'm looting that rifle. I have no use for it. I have no possible use for it at all. But the rifle, that rifle is nice. So we're going to actually have you... Oh, you can't charge. Okay. Oh, look, wordstone. I'll take that stuff. Okay. Nurk. Nurk is just like, you killed my buddy. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. And can I actually delay? No, I have to end. Okay, parry. Yeah, I actually don't think they
A new round has started.
I firmly believe they do not know where their leader is. Because if they did, they would not be doing stuff like this. You can go lay down. Thank you. Thank you. I still got another attack on me. Can I get in here? Can I get a piece of this action? Yeah, yes, I can actually just about entirely flank you. Now, the funny thing about this entire fight is that I'm going to beat off their last of their troops. The last of this one. Their leader's going to be the only one left, and there's a chance that they could still make a morale check in order to not be forced into retreat. Because I've seen that happen where they're down to one person, and I'm like, please go, just leave. And they don't. And it's frustrating and kind of cool and annoying all at once. Gotcha. And I think it's a dodge stance for you. Girl's like, what the hell? Can I get one more in here? Yes, I can. Bye. Oh, no, not bye yet. So, all they have left is their leader. And we have no idea where their leader actually is. I saw him! I know where he is! Kinda! It's right down that direction. Yep. Okay, everybody. We need to set up an ambush situation here. 'Cause, you know what? There's only one of them left. He's there. So let's see. How do I want to do this? Oops. We need you on point. You and yeah. We'll put you. Yeah, we'll put you here. Nurk. Where is he coming from again? Shit, I've lost my bearings. He is coming from that direction. Okay, so behind us. Alright. I got confused. Still confused. There we go. Less confused. Okay.
A new round has started.
So their leader apparently has strong enough leadership skills that they're not retreating. I wish I had leadership skills that strong, because, you know, my guys at the drop of a hat decide that they're done and they're leaving. And it's like, are you kidding me? Fee. I actually think you're in a good position, Fee. Nika, you are not in a good support position. You should be here. And that's of course, if he comes down the direction I think he's going to come down. I I cannot guarantee that is going to be the case. I'm really hoping it is, because if he comes down that way, I actually can have multiple people set up to engage him. Kane. Kane, I need you in an elevated position. You literally fire best when you are elevated. So I think... gives a clear view of the street, kind of? Kind of, okay. That'll have to do. GitLab. We're actually going to put you also in an elevated position over here. I don't know how effective that's going to be, but... And that's the enemy leader's turn, everybody. Jacob. Oh, hi. You know, this is a bit like, what's the term? The Weeping Angels. Like watching the Weeping Angels, like, advance on you. Because I have no idea how hard this target is going to hit. I actually don't. And the moment that they do, it's going to be bad. Very, very bad. And it's going to be painful. And it's going to hurt.
A new round has started.
Manal. Yeah, I'll leave you exactly where you're at. I have to get you better armor at the end of this combat, Manal. Everybody delay. We'll wait for the bad guy to make his turn. Except for the two people on High Watch who are going to basically hold their moment. We just have too good initiative. Given the amount of shit that your rat has been through, yeah, you're basically immortal. You and Skullman actually. Okay, so I'm not actually getting to the next turn, so I'm just going to start ambush stancing and ending turns, because there. Okay. Oh, she's missing an arm too! Jacob is just gonna parry stance. Because ultimately, I don't want to be closing distance. I want her to come to me.
A new round has started.
New round? Okay. Manal is going to dodge stance. would love to have you delay, but... You know, I'll have you and only you delay. Everyone else will either parry stance or ambush stance. Because I want Fee to be able to flank her when she moves up to engage. I literally want her to move up to engage and have Fee just like walk around behind her. Because Fee gets like, you know, 4 attacks on a new target or 3 attacks on a new target. Do I have any chance at all? I have 50% chance. I'll take it. That was good. And you know what? I'm gonna overwatch, I think. Wait until I have a better, cleaner shot. Prayer of Swiftness, okay. Kane says you can't fucking hide from me. Go ahead. Go ahead. Ow! This is not how this was supposed to go. Whew. Fee's gonna go parry stance. Jacob. Well, looks like Jacob's going to be the one doing the flanking. But that's okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of no-scoping there. But unfortunately, the enemy has moved into a really bad place for her. Not so much a bad place for us. Because I can do this.
A new round has started.
You know what, Manol? I'm going to keep you out of it for now. You don't have armor. Fee says... Fuck your couch. You're going to die of poison on the beginning of your turn. If I don't kill you beforehand. End of fight. The battlefield is mine. Decisive victory! Well, she gave a leg. I lost 1, they lost 10. Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
I don't get too many of those decisive victories. I really, really don't. Those are always impressive to me. Alright. Hopefully Skullman survived. Nika went up. Okay. Next warrior. Gitlab, you have a light wound. You'll recover, no problem. Manol, you did really well. No injuries. 1 martial, 1 mental. Futon did a good job there too. 1 physical, 1 martial. And apparently got another... you have points to spend. Skullman survived with a full recovery.
The gods are with you.
And leveled. No, not a permanent injury. I've had that, some of those too. Weaving, drop clarity, drop focus. I recovered those fighting claws. Formula of scouts, not bad. Okay, first things first, we gotta pay for injuries. Treatment for injuries. Thank you. I know, right? I only have 16. Okay, hold on. I actually have to go to the shop, and I have to sell some of the crap I just picked up. Like that greater hammer of enfeeblement. I don't have anyone who uses hammers. We'll get rid of just the regular warp locks. The draw to focus is not important. If it ain't magical, I don't want to keep it. I really took a bunch of that stuff just to piss them off. I didn't really, didn't really matter. That was a good run, though. Draught of clarity. Okay. Do I have a shield? I have a shield of health. Take care of that. Alright. Warband management. Pay everybody. Thank you. Alright. Let's actually look at equipment because yeah. Manol, you freaking, if you're gonna be engaged, we're gonna have to give you, if you're gonna do knives, Manol, we're gonna give you knives. What are you currently using? Light armor of the warriors, +1 skill, +1 strength. You have a really good helmet. We're gonna increase your dodge, actually. Do I want to increase your dodge? Do I want to increase your toughness? Toughness gives you more hit points. Footin'! What's your dodge? Your dodge is low. We're gonna increase your... Oh no, no we're not. We're gonna not increase that. Because you don't have the points. I'm gonna increase your accuracy. There we go. Futon's ready. Skullman survived. And Skullman needs those fighting claws back, because those are really handy. Enervation, enfeeblement, or expertise. Fury. What's Fury do? Speed, luck, surprise. Okay, I need more money, and then I can enchant that. You have no suitable gear. Quick at Blight. Oh. Yes, Skullman! You heard your name. You survived another really bad situation. In fact, I should probably check and see if you have points to spend. There. Kane. Grr. 2K. I am afraid to field 2K. I am not... I don't want to lose him. Yeah, I just don't want to lose him. Strength, toughness, agility. We're gonna keep increasing your agility. Yeah, we're gonna increase your alertness. Barbados is still around. Nurk is max level. Kiklab. I'm back to feed the basilisk. Okay, we've got 2 turns. I might have to pull Giklab out. Swap Giklab for Quick Hit Blight. Hero Black's Caven. Yeah, I might have to do that.
New hired swords are available.
I mean, what are we at? 235? Yeah, I can't afford to not. I have to, unfortunately, keep fielding people. A hard, a brutal. I'll take a brutal. I mean, I've just done like 3 brutals.
Scouts have reported a rival warband in the vicinity. Before you can find them, a heavy fog settles over the ruins.
Oh!
Unable to pick up the enemy's trail, your warriors deploy from their wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe.
Ah, here we go.
A new round has started.
Okay, so they have more morale than I do. I don't know who they are. These are jelly beans. Whoa, jelly bean on the run. All right. Man, their wagon is way the fuck over there. Okay. Why are we all grouped up in this house? This is not our house, damn it. Although one could argue that this is a full house. So I actually need to go this way. Yeah, Skullman, except I live local. And thank you, Soulbitten, for coming and watching. I'll need all the luck I can get. Although, I honestly think that I'm okay, weirdly enough. I think, I mean, you know, not to use a cliche term, but I think I got this. I have to remember not to move people faster than my slowest character. Oh shit. Alright, hold on. fuck. There is a pink horror on this map. That's not good. I've never had good luck taking those down. That is a pink horror. I might actually be able to kill it. It is, however, immune to poison. Futon. I have to kill it really fast. Otherwise, it's going to roll over my team. Oh, it's one of those guys. Yes, Manal, it's one of those guys. I hate those things. I mean, I could take it down, certainly. But I'm not in a position to take it down. I was not expecting one. I am shooting it in the face. All of my ranged guys are have engaged it. I saw a name flash for a second. Martin. That means I'm probably either dealing with human mercs or Sigmarites.
A new round has started.
Oh, they've claimed some of the weird stone. Where? I don't see them, so it's gotta be like over here. That's fine, I'll take it off the cold dead corpses. Alright, Manol. You know what, buddy? We're actually not going to have you engage that. We're actually going to have you loot.
Objectives updated.
Because I have to claim 13 units of weird stone. Fee, on the other hand... Nika. Move you around here. We're actually gonna come up here so that we have... Ooh, actually, can I... Never mind. I was gonna loot, but I guess I'm not. Skullman. Gerwolf. The tank. Yeah, come. I know. Yeah, the only place they could be is over here, grabbing these loots. It's not a bad thing, though. It just means they're bringing them to me. Okay. Visions of Torment. Hits Skullman, okay. Pink Flames on Manol and Nika. It gets a lot of actions, but doesn't seem to be able to do a lot of damage. Futon. Let's actually send Futon here.
Objectives updated.
Done. Problem solved. Apparently problem not solved. It split into two double horrors. Did not realize it did that. I forgot it did that. That would be a better way of phrasing it. Jacob the Immortal. But apparently not the fast. Oh, if I'd known it was going to split, I probably would have dealt with that a little differently. But I actually had forgotten that they do that. Nerk! Okay.
A new round has started.
Kane's like, I'm gonna shoot that one. Fuck, where are they? I haven't even encountered the enemy yet. And they have to be like right here and here. They've probably split up. Yeah, they're probably in that complex there, which means I can potentially use parts of the complex as choke points. That'll be good.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated. Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
Okay. Fee says, have some poison. Oh, that wasn't enough poison? Have some more poison. Oh, you think you've got enough poison? No, have some more poison. Okay, now I'm done. Nika says, Wither. Warp Lightning. I guess then another Wither. Got it. But it resisted. And then, Guidance Cane. And a Gestach Stance. You go, Skullman. Nope. It's a miss. But that's okay. Dodge. Gerwolf. Finally starting to get involved in this fight. or would like to get involved in this fight. That's kind of funny. Alright, I gotta do this. Come on. What, you mean the one with the mask? Skullman? The one with the mask is a grenadier. Throws poison globs. Wears a mask to prevent from inhaling their own poison. Yeah, it's a gas mask. Kane missed? That almost never happens. Yeah, no, they have a gas mask, so they're unaffected by environmental smoke and poisons. Very useful, very handy, actually. Okay. Futon. Well, Futon was cutting that direction in order to go after that. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pin this guy down. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. It's actually why I did it. On the other hand, Futon says, fuck you! Holy shit! Futon's all like, I'm tired of your bullshit. Yeah, you're only gonna get one attack. Okay, all I have to do is pick up 7 more. They have 6 weird stone. I have 6 weird stone. I need to pick up 7 more. I think there's 5 more. Yes, it has 3 eyes. Look at that. Look at that. 3 eyes. It's ugly. Jacob the Immortal is going to cut this way and actually gather wordstone.
Objectives updated.
I mean, that is actually what we are here for, is gathering wordstone. So, you know, I will take that. And then I'm going to kind of edge in here. And I'm going to come right here. And I get 1 attack, if that's okay. Because 1 attack's all I'll need. Maybe 2. Done! Fucking big ass demons dealt with. Now, I need to regain my order of battle, figure out where the hell the enemy actually is. pick up the remaining weirdstone I need to pick up and fight them.
Objectives updated. A new round has started.
Yeah, I was right about their placement. They basically have been hitting up this area. Okay. Kane. I need you in an elevated positioning. That looks really good. Fee and the rest of you, I need you to form a skirmish line down here. And apparently, the game crashed to desktop. So, give me a second, let me reload it. I hope it auto-saved, because if it didn't, the last 20 minutes of work is gone. And if that's the case, then I'd rather not engage in another match, because at 2, I have to stop. Like, I want to extend and have a longer stream with you guys, but I also have classes, so don't really have a choice. But normally there's an autosave every combat round, I think.
Who among you shall die today?
Confirm. Okay, so we'll load the last save game.
Scouts
Okay.
have reported a rival war
That's good.
band in the vicinity. Before you can
Crash
find
to
them, a heavy
desktop.
fog settles
Cash to
over the
desktop. Can you
ruins.
believe that? Crash to
Unable to
desktop.
pick up the enemy's trail, your warriors deploy from their wagon and spread out to sweep the area in search of your foe. 50% of Wordstone claimed. A new round has started.
Okay. Fee's turn. Alright, skirmish line is going to be down here.
Objectives updated. Objectives updated.
I'm kind of worried about sending Manol back solo to the cart, because Manol has like 6 wordstone bits on him, so I'm going to move him here, I think. Skullman, you're actually going to be part of this whole engagement up here. Oh, I didn't notice Skullman has a leg. Alright, is there any wordstone in here? No. Alright, so Gerwolf, you're actually going to come out here and be up here. I think I'm dealing with witch hunters. And they're always problematic. Because some of the tactics that I use against the other races don't work against witch hunters. Like, legitimately, those tactics just don't work. It's a bit like fighting chaos. Sometimes chaos, some of the things I rely on don't work for chaos either. Futin. Kane. I almost wish I'd brought or had another character to bring that was a ranged combatant. Because a position like this is really good. If you have two people on an elevated position and the enemy rushes you, it usually goes in your favor. Jacob the Immortal. I really want to go after that weird stone I can see over there, but that's too much of a risk. I mean, I could do it if I defeated a number of the enemies, but I haven't. They need more maps for this. I haven't seen an update for this in a long time. And they may actually be done supporting it. What should be unfortunate, because it's a very enjoyable game. I still haven't beaten a single player campaign. There's like 5 or 6 single player campaigns. I've beaten one of them. I haven't even beaten a single one. I should do that.
A new round has started.
Their leader is nearby. Hi. Kane says, have some warp. Constantine. I think I almost want to pull some of my team. Oh. Oh, hi. Out of Kane's. Matthias Tressler. And Gur dodges. Because Gur is fucking awesome. Fee. You know, Fee's just gonna do this. Because that's what you gotta do. I can take you out this turn. Kane can put a few more rounds into your leader. I'm not worried about you. You're far enough away. Erica. Yeah, no. Wither's a better choice for this. Thank you. Okay. Manal. Tressler's surrounded. So let me see if I can get in here and flank him even more. No, can't. Okay. Well, then I won't. I'll just have you move in here and dodge. Skullman is going to move to here and go ambush stance. You were saying... Yeah, there's a lot of tactical repositioning that goes on, especially at the beginning of an engagement like this. Okay, I don't want to pick a fight quite with their leader yet. We're going to move you here. We're going to actually have you delay. Kane says free reloads are great, and you are right where it is going to hurt you the most. I got one more shot, right? Yeah. Can I warp poison him? Yes. I got a free warp poison. Alright, Mr. Leader. You are double warp poisoned. You are down to less than 1/10 of your hit points. And you're walking up on a fortified position. Can you say, fucked? I knew you could. I'll set you on ambush stance, actually. Jacob to here, and I'm going to put him in parry. Nurk's actually also going to pull back this way and sit in parry. Okay, top of the round.
A new round has started.
That's right, Futin. You're dead, fucker. That was actually really unexpected. Alright, put you on Overwatch. Fee, finish this fucktard. Fucktard finished. Nothing I really needed. Ooh. He's got some
Objectives updated.
He's got some nice shit. I think I'm just gonna You're down 2 people. Do I get a counter? Yes, I do. You are now poisoned. No, you're not. You resisted. Shit. Alright, Quick Blight might be disengaging on his next round. If he's still on his feet. Nope! We lost the Black Skaven. But that's okay. Skullman can charge him. Who else is still up? Gerwolf would be coming up soon. Can I charge? I can charge. I have 29% chance though. Or do I want to continue with the game of forcing them to come to me? Actually, no I don't. So Skullman can't hit this guy. Just doesn't have the skill. Not gonna charge. I'm gonna set parry. Because I don't know, honestly, do not know where the rest of their enemies are. Troops are. Kane, however, have some poison, buddy. See, Kane does a ridiculous amount of damage just because he can reload and refire really fast. Futin.
Objective completed.
Ah, Futin healed. Alright, we're gonna pull you back to here and wait for them to commit. These guys are hard to hit. They don't have very many offensive points though, because they just hit for 1 attack. So, a lot of hit points, not many attacks. That kind of gives me an interesting advantage. Check up the Immortal. You have committed to your attack. So now I've committed to mine. Nurk can't hit, apparently. That's fine, there's like 3 people on you. Hopefully that's enough to force you to make a morale check. Carlman, I don't know where you are, but I don't like the fact that you are out there.
A new round has started.
Munol. I mean, what am I gonna do with you? I can't really put you in a position where you can engage an enemy. Not effectively, anyway, so I guess I'm gonna keep you back here. Alright, next round. Fee, the Basilisk. Fee can do nothing, so Fee's actually going to delay. What are you gonna do, Adolf? Alright. You have committed. You wanna try that again? I get a free counter. Any parry. There's a reason why he's normally my center. No chance to hit. But I'll take any chance I can get. Okay. Kane says Skullman makes a fear test and successfully connects with this fucker. Oh, I don't think you're going to live for very long. I hope you're not going to live for very long. I need to end you. I need to end this fight, really. Hi. I thought he still had a sword or something over here. Did I? I must have picked it up too. Okay. He's got nothing. And Fee says, not today. Ow, says Fee. I wonder if Kane can hit him. You don't get to dodge. Okay, now there's that one guy. He's about to have to hopefully make an initiative or morale check. Alone check, fail. Good. Very good. Kane reloads. Yeah, why not? I can hit you from here. This is why my having high level ranged units is very, very handy. Because Kane, from an elevated position, does way more damage than any of my melee characters are capable of doing in a single round. Wolf says, hey. Jacob says, stop that shit. At least they got smart with their deployment. Like, they're using the under edge of where Kane can't shoot in order to move up on my troops. It's not going to save them. But, you know. Come on. Die!
A new round has started.
Okay, Fee says no. Fee dodges. You done? Manol. This is a good time for Manol to make his presence known, I think. Alright. Fee says, you can die now. Or not. She only gets 2 attacks, I think. Okay. You lost another trooper. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you doing? Life treating you well? And the mage has successfully downed an enemy. That doesn't happen too often. Alright, Nika. Let's actually have you maneuver over here and loot, if at all possible. Oh, your inventory's full. Alright, I'm gonna have to have somebody who's over here loot. I can do that. Skullman. Can I not loot? I apparently cannot loot. Alright, well, let's flank this mother. And give him something to think about. After this fight, I'm afraid I'm not going to do my usual post-stream, because this fight's lasted a little longer than I expected. And I have to get to class. I have to be at class by 3, and I still have things I need to do here before I can actually go. So, I'm going to hopefully finish up this fight in the next 10 minutes, because that'll give me just enough time to run out the door. Alright, GeekLab, good night. thank you so much for joining us. Aww. Kane missed. Anytime, you're most welcome, Giklab. Sleep well, and I hope you feel better. Ah! None of my people have inventory space. Hopefully they make their morale check. Yep, failure. I didn't lose. The only rat I lost was a black Skaven. I had 2 unknown formulas. That's good. I think I've got enough. Kane, of course, came out on top because Kane being a ranged monstrosity is.
Yes.
That build is broken when used right.
Victory. Kill, crush all enemy. Steal snatch much wordstone. Murder Lord will be happy, please.
Alright, here we go. Nika, you gained pretty close. It's a good chunk of Eeps.
The gods are with you.
Manol did not die and leveled. Futon did not die, did not level. Skullman survived, did not die, did not level. My Black Skaven
Remarkable.
is finally level 1. Finally level 1.
The gods are with you.
The Immortal Jacob is actually doing very well. And my team is good. Bugman's Ale, Amulet, Crossbow. Formula, Perseverance, Retribution, Champion, Squires, Scholars, and Absorption. And I think I now have enough to finally fulfill my obligation to Murder Lord Snicket. Which will be, this will be the last thing I do, because I have to get to class. I have class until 4. Okay. Black Pit Settlement. Let me I know it's not much, but plus 29 rep, I'll take it. Because the Black Pit Settlement, I have them at rep 1. I would like to get them to rep 2. Alright, and then we gotta pay everybody. You know what, I can't not spend points. But no, we're gonna make you harder to kill. We're gonna increase your leadership. And we're gonna increase your accuracy. Futon. Really, the only thing I can increase on you is agility. And we're going to increase your alertness, because that helps with a bunch of shit. Skullman. Buddy. You have a good dodge. We're going to make it better. We need you to hit a little harder, though. You didn't level. You leveled. We're going to actually increase your hit points and your weapon skill Jacob the Immortal. Hit points, leadership. Kane doesn't ever level. Gerwolf doesn't ever level. 2K's never fielded. Ooh, you have a really high ballistic skill. I bet you because you actually have a set of guns. Okay. And that's it. That's levels for team. That's also game for today. I'm going to next day it because I want to be set up for next week. So next week, Tuesday, again, we're going to do this on Tuesday. I'm actually going to put the stream up this weekend. It's going to say Tuesday 11 to 3 or to 2. And we're going to try to start on time. So that I can actually get everything going. I am going to still simul stream to both Twitch and Tumblr, or Twitch and YouTube, because Restream apparently is now functioning the way it should. So my next thing is I'm going to actually sign up for a few more streaming services, places I can actually stream to. I'm going to actually stream to as many places as I can. As before and as usual, if you enjoyed the stream, please give me a like, give me a share, and if at all possible, donate a little bit of coin. I would like to very much like to not have to go back to work, I should say, at the end of my semester. I would like to spend the summer streaming and being with you guys and actually focusing on the last class I need to transfer to SFSU. So if at all possible, please donate. I would appreciate it so much. I'm going to be setting up a GoFundMe that's going to help cover some of those expenses as well. And I just really don't want to go back to work until I'm done with my degree. But anyway, thank you all for joining me for the stream. You guys have a wonderful evening, and I hope that the rest of you guys' day is amazing. So, thank you.